What's up everyone, Nick here with my review for Arrow Season 5 Episode 6. This one is titled So It Begins. Now this is the climactic episode where Oliver finally comes face to face with Prometheus, as does the rest of Team Arrow. We also get to see the introduction of Dolph Lundgren, who plays the character Konstantin Kovar in the Russian flashbacks this season. So really the episode was focusing on these two big bads in the flashbacks and in the present timeline, and introducing them into the show and getting a sense of how they're going to be. Now I'll touch on the Russian flashbacks first and getting introduced to Konstantin Kovar first because of just how I was actually looking forward to, Dolph Lundgren being on the show, and I actually do like him as an actor. I thought that he would be a really good fit for the role, like from what I've heard of it and stuff. However, when I saw him this episode, I was a little confused by his performance because his accent is really odd. It just was kind of off-putting to me. I really love him as an actor, but the accent that they chose to go with was very weird to me. It was kind of hard to understand him at points, but all in all, I'm pretty excited to see where that storyline is going. As for the meat of the episode, which is the whole Prometheus thing, essentially what he's doing is going around and killing people with, ninja throwing stars like he did to Tobias Church. However, at first the people seem to be randomly chosen, but it turns out that he's choosing people based on an algorithm that he found in Oliver's book with the original list of people that Oliver wanted to kill in Season 1. So we know that Prometheus knows a bit about Oliver as a person, more so than just his other villains have. Now that was the first big clue as to who Prometheus is this episode, and the big revealed twist at the end of the episode I'll get to in a little bit because that one is huge and you definitely want to go watch the episode before I talk about that. But as for my thoughts on the episode in general, I thought it was a pretty solid episode, fairly enjoyable. It was cool to see Prometheus actually throw down with some of the members of Team Arrow because now we haven't really seen that interaction. They haven't crossed over yet, Prometheus has only dealt with Tobias Church and some other random side characters in Arrow, but it was cool to see him finally interact with, Artemis, that little fight they had on the train before he saved them. So that was cool to see. I'm very much looking forward to exploring Prometheus on the rest of the season because I think he's a pretty cool villain thus far. He knows a lot about Oliver's history. He almost kind of reminds me of like Hush almost in a way because he knows so much about Oliver as a person, and he's got this skill set that's sort of similar to him. He wears a mask so we don't know who it is yet. That's concealed. This big mystery surrounding the character. We only know him as Prometheus. We don't know anything else about him apart from the big twist at the end, which I'm going to get to right now. So throughout the episode we saw little bits of Quentin Lance. We know he's gone back to alcoholism, or perhaps they never stopped drinking alcohol. He's kind of drunk, he doesn't know where he's at all the time, he's not really showing up to meetings, not answering phone calls, and this is really starting to get to people. Thea is the one that notices it the most. Now at the very end of the episode we see Quentin in his room with a big gash on his arm where he was cut supposedly, and he has one of Prometheus's ninja stars. Now earlier on in the episode when Prometheus fought Artemis on the subway train, she actually was able to cut him on the arm right where Quentin has the cut. So a lot of people are like, whoa, Quentin Lance is Prometheus, what the heck? That's like a huge twist, like mind blown. Like I never even thought about that, but I don't know what to think at this point. I'm not 100% convinced. I think that is a really crazy twist, and I applaud them for doing that if that's the case. However, I just can't be convinced at this point that that's 100% legit. But like I said, if it is 100% legit and Quentin is actually Prometheus and he just goes out when he's super drunk, he can't remember anything, and he's just fighting all these people and like trying to kill everybody, like that would be a crazy twist, like just mind-blowing twist right there, and I would like be pretty impressed by how they managed to pull that one out. But overall, pretty solid episode. I'm probably gonna give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I'm very much looking forward to next week's episode though, because we get to see Vigilante finally next episode. Overall, be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think of that huge twist at the end of the episode, and do you think it's legit, or are they just throwing us off with some kind of red herring? Be sure to leave all those thoughts down below. If you guys are new to the channel and you like this video, subscribe for more content like this. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys next week.